Where the fuck is McClay?
Dance with me.
You guys having the camera off?
Weirdo.
Oh! You fucking got him, dude.
Check.
Check this
Bogcast,
shit.
episode 31, Josh Schultz.
What was that?
Word. Check.
Check mic 2.
Check. The Bogcast, episode 31, Josh Schultz, part 2.
Oh, yeah. You just took his goddamn phone. What the fuck is wrong with you? You son of a bitch. What, you need me to sleep?
It's underneath you, Chris.
The Bogcast, episode 31. Josh Schultz. Click. It's been a while, man.
Awesome. This is the Bogcast, episode 31.
Ooh.
I have a very exciting guest in the house today. But first, I'd like to talk about our very first sponsor we're excited to have.
Oh,
We are officially sponsored by Bang Salon. Come get all your hair needs, including cuts, normal colors, vivid colors, extensions, shampoo and styling, all under one roof at Bang Salon. Find and message Bang Salon on Instagram at Bang Salon, BANGDSALON. If you use promo code BODCAST, you get 20% off your first time. So, come down and get banged by Jordan. But if you really bang her, I'll fucking kill you.
Oh, shit. He's not lying.
Anyway,
Real quick, I do want to say it's not the show isn't brought to you by these, but
Yeah.
3 albums I've been listening to like crazy. The new Sleep Token 4-song EP, fucking amazing. If you guys aren't listening to Sleep Token, you need to be listening to them. Baddest band on the planet right now. Number 2, the new E40 album,
Oh,
fucking
shit.
amazing. One of the best albums I've heard all year.
41.
And number 3, the new Big Crit album. Big Crit's
Big
killing
Crit.
it. He's
Sweet.
killing it.
Big
So
Crit is
awesome.
fucking dope.
definitely check those out. We'll be making a playlist on Spotify soon for what we're listening to, so you guys could check it out as you're listening to us on Spotify.
you're going to do that?
Yeah.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
It's a lot of fucking work,
Awesome.
man.
It is, dude.
Props to you. That's dope.
But yeah, I'm really excited to have our very first reoccurring guest at the Bogcast.
Shit, it's me.
He has not been back since episode 2.
There was a reason
He's
for that.
a rapper, does hot sauces.
Yeah.
He's a fluffer on film sets.
Very good actor. Calling
My highest
other
pay.
actors out and directors and producers.
He likes to talk a lot of shit. That's why we love him. But what's up,
man.
Josh? What the fuck's been going on, dude?
What's up, guys? How are you doing?
How you doing,
Fucking
bro?
stoked,
Hi,
brother.
can we do a handshake?
We can.
A
Hell
good
yeah,
old-fashioned fucking
yeah, brother.
handshake without knocking our mics
Yeah,
over?
dude. Last time you were here,
shit.
actually, last time you were here, some crazy ass shit happened. It's still one of my favorite clips out of all the podcasts that we've done.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen it, just go to the YouTube page. It pops up right away. Either the last podcast studio was haunted or McClay's jack-off hand was twitching. I can't figure
Well, it's
it
my.
out.
It was. I think it was. Was it my left hand?
You're not a
Yeah,
switch hitter?
It was your left
It
hand.
was my left hand,
Yeah,
so I'm
I
not a
remember
switch
it.
hitter, dude. I'm not a switch hitter.
But anyway, if you watch the video, the whole episode is about paranormal,
Yeah.
ghosts, and shit. And I'm a skeptical motherfucker. And while Josh was talking about, I think Jerome's some things are going on.
Yeah.
Jerome,
Yeah.
McClay had a squirt in his hand, and it just moved.
But the craziest part
The
about it.
soda, not he didn't squirt on camera, obviously. That would have been a whole different episode.
That's another podcast.
Yeah. The craziest thing about it was
He just wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
Ah!
It was scary.
I don't know if I want to be raped by a ghost, let
Oh,
alone
God.
being my first ghost event. But
How do you report that?
I don't know, dude. I don't think you can.
Yeah, I mean,
Like it depends on like how you're being raped, all right? I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It depends on how you're having sex.
Yes, yes.
But anyways, the crazy thing about that episode was right before that happened, I was talking about how I love watching your guys' little clips and your shows, your new show. I love watching anything about ghosts and doing research and stuff. But I was talking about how I was scared because I didn't want them following me home. and how freaked out I am to go
Yeah.
to these things.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden that shit happened.
Yeah, that almost
They
knocked it right
haunted
out
his
your head.
squirt.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps again, dude, just thinking about it, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, so I
wild.
haven't seen you since that episode.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know we messaged and shit, but we actually really haven't sat down to talk about that situation. So what were
Yeah.
your thoughts on
I
that,
mean,
dude?
Ashley, isn't there?
Oh,
Man, it's wild because that's actually happened. We have something on tape from when we went to the Villisca Axe murder house, and my wife, the same thing. Excuse me. All this clean, fresh air in here had me coughing for a second. All right, we're back here. So yeah, basically my wife was talking about, she just heard a spirit upstairs. I swear I heard something, and she was holding a flashlight in the same exact way. It smacked it, and she almost dropped it right on the floor, like a
Damn.
violent, like it wasn't just like it slipped and she tried to catch it. It was like something fucking karate chop, like Hadouken, tried to smack that thing out of her hand. So
yeah.
I believe it, man.
Yeah.
It looked like something might have given you a little flick on the
Well,
pinky,
like,
maybe.
what's funny is like the video you see, I clearly don't believe it. I think he's
Yeah.
full of shit. But I edit these episodes, and
Yeah.
I forgot what that tool is called when you're going really slow over
Just
it.
frame by frame?
Yeah, frame by
Yeah.
frame, and just his reaction to it, like something just hit my hand. So that like that's what kind of makes me a little bit weirded out by the situation. We're in
Yeah.
a new studio here now.
It's beautiful, by the way.
But
It's very spacious.
I did ask you to bring some tools to maybe see if this studio was haunted. Maybe we carried it with him, or if McClay's jack-off hand was just twitching.
Well, let's talk about, before we get right into this, while Josh is grabbing his stuff, his exciting.
This episode
ghost-
brought to you by Masturbation Jokes.
Yeah. While Josh is getting out the instruments, what's going on with your new show that you're talking about here? I mean, I'm
Oh,
super
man.
excited, but I'm gonna let you talk about it.
Yeah, I mean we've been working on it for a while. It's called The Haunted Honeymooners, and it's basically was sparked by my wife and I's honeymoon. Actually, we decided to not take a traditional honeymoon by going out to like a resort and just hanging out at the beach, which would have been awesome. But the way my skin's set up, like I don't really do.
Bro, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, brother.
Bro, it's bad. I mean,
I
you see us,
know.
we get out in the sun and
Yeah,
we
these gingers,
turn
though.
red burnt. Like,
I
there's
know,
no-
but dude, like I'm not ginger, but I'm just as fucking bad, man.
Yeah, I see you.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
I'm
sure
sure
if
you
shit-
do, fucking with these
Oh,
lights
yeah,
bouncing
yeah.
off of me.
That's why our lighting's always fucked up on the podcast.
Yeah,
It's
can we
just
turn the
fucking
brightness down,
glare.
please? So, I mean, basically, we've always been into the paranormal and just weird shit,
Yeah.
horror movies, scary shit. Anything we can do in real life that connects us to, like, previous crimes. And not connects us, like, we didn't do the
Yeah.
crimes. But, like, we like to investigate
Yeah.
murder scenes and stuff like that. So what I had put together, and my wife had helped me a lot too, was we picked out a bunch of the Ghost Adventures episodes that were our favorite and were kind of like in the Midwest. So what we did for our honeymoon was we just went on a road trip. We went a big circle. We went through Iowa, I want to say Minnesota, Chicago. We went through a bunch of places, landed back in South Dakota, and we just filmed episodes at each location that we went to. So, it takes a long time to kind of shop things around and get things edited together. So it's finally coming together. We got a couple more episodes we've been doing, and we do plan on doing a lot more too.
So you're sending on a lot of content right now, huh?
Oh yeah, sitting on
That's
shit,
badass.
bro.
Well, one of the things
A
that
lot.
I'm really looking forward to is that one in Scottsdale.
Oh yeah, the haunting in Scottsdale. That place is wild, bro.
You had me watching that Ghost
Yeah.
Adventures one just because of what you put out on your post, man.
Yeah.
With the door? Is that the one with the door?
Yeah, it was
Closed?
crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
I
It
saw
was
that.
super wild. And we're actually doing a private ghost tour where we're going to actually let two different groups of people do a ghost hunt there on August 17th. So
That's
if
awesome.
anybody hears this before that and they want to squeeze into the group, if we got any space, we'll get you in there.
How they do? They just
Diff-
message you, or
Yeah, just message us or go to the Haunting in Scottsdale page. Actually, after we saw the Ghost Adventures episode, I became really good friends with the homeowner. His name's Todd, and took over and started doing his social media and his
Hell
website
yeah.
for him. So we kind of got a good connection. He's a really good dude. So we're going to be offering these tours like maybe once a month or once every other
Yeah.
month. So
So get in now.
what's
Get into that
included in the
group.
tour? You just get to stay there. You get to stay there for
Yeah.
a night and experience some of the.
yeah, I mean, exactly. You go there. If you pay extra, you can actually get a ghost blowy in the back bedroom, $50
Fucking
for
A,
that. You
man.
just can't tell anybody
I
about it
know.
because they'll shut us down.
Bring some squirt. It might help.
No, what we're gonna do is the homeowner Todd is actually gonna meet with everybody, just kind of give them the rundown on the house, so you can kind of see from like an inside point of view of like what actually goes down there, kind of the things that he's experienced, and then after that we're gonna kind of cut people loose with a bunch of equipment. We've got the K2 meters, which are electronic magnetic frequency readers. So
That's what that is?
Yep.
I see that.
What it said is that when a ghost passes by, like they have an energy about them, kind of like a electronic energy, which will cause those to go off. And we've actually seen some intelligent responses when we've asked spirits questions, and we said, hey, make the yellow light blink, make the red light blink, and we'll
Oh, that's
see
interesting.
We'll see it move up and hit those certain spots, which is really crazy, especially when you're looking for some kind of response. So. But we're going to provide people with EMF meters, like the ghost meter or the K2 meter. We've got an SLS camera. We've got a REM pod, which is basically a static electricity monitor. So kind of like you had goosebumps earlier. If you were to get that like in a bathroom or anywhere else, like where a REM pod was, you'd see that start to go off and kind of like correlate something's there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can start asking questions and see like if lights go off or, answers in a certain way.
So first you're just trying to find where it's at, and then you can start initiating questions and getting even deeper into the connection with the paranormal or whatever. That's cool.
Well, these K2 meters are basically the main meters that most people use, right? Because I remember growing up on Coast to Coast. We've talked about this last episode. That's what they talk about. That's been like the standard of, ghost.
And that's all this is used for, is for ghosts?
Well, the way they started off was to find like power lines.
That's what I was wondering, if it has other uses.
Yeah,
so
everything kind of started out as something else.
Nothing else could set this off on accident? What could confuse you? Like, how do you know if it's a ghost and not something?
A good
electrical?
investigator will know. Yeah. Hey, is there electrical lines in here? Hey, do you have pipes behind here?
Yeah.
I mean, and plus you're turning everything off. I mean, I don't know how you do it, but usually
that's the way you want to do it. Is you go through and in the craziest investigations, you usually want to like cut the power to the house to where everything is dead. Nothing's going to interfere with equipment, and you're just straight. Any kind of electric frequency is coming from a spirit or some other unidentified thing. But in a case where you can't like literally cut the power, you just go through and turn all the lights off, turn the AC off, turn the fans off. Just go through the house and make sure there's nothing moving or rattling, so that way it doesn't make noise. And just kind of, like Brian said, just kind of keeping your ears open and knowing what to hear for. So
yeah. And another thing is, if you get some kind of response, first thing that a good investigator is going to do is say to himself, "Hey, is there anything in this room that could be causing it?" He's going to ask the homeowner, what, so it's just like anything else. The operator is the key. You got a good investigator. Josh has been doing it for a while. He knows what he's doing. He's running with people that know what they're doing. His wife knows what she's doing. So
I don't doubt that.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that to the, customers, but to the listeners.
Hi, everybody.
But you brought
when the weed kicks in.
We have weed, bro.
People are listening?
Oh shit! Wait. This is just for us.
The thing that you brought that scares me the most, though, is the digital recorder.
Oh yeah.
Is that?
No, that's gonna be. Hold on.
The digital recorder scares the shit out of me, and here's why. The ultimate fear of digital recorders for me, these things scare the piss out of me.
This is a regular digital recorder?
Just a regular, like a Zoom recorder. You can use the digital recorders. Analog is always the best. Yeah. And I feel like it just allows more interaction. Like you'll pick up things clearer. Like
that makes sense.
With digital, you hear a little bit of something. But it's kind of harder to pinpoint what it is because they're so like high frequency and just like high quality. You hear everything. So with those digital ones where it's like mostly, or not digital, sorry, the analog ones where it's mostly close range, you hear things you wouldn't normally hear with the digital. But we've definitely picked a few things up with this.
I was going to ask you, what's the craziest thing you've got on there?
I would say in the Villisca Axe Murder House, we actually heard.
We talked about that last episode.
Yeah, well, we've been going through the footage like over and over again trying to find stuff, and we actually heard some bells, and then we also heard some yelling upstairs.
Oh fuck, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want, I don't want no part of that, man. I don't want no part of that shit. When I first heard about these digital recorders back in the day, somebody was like, it'd be a good idea is just put one while you're sleeping. Just let it record.
That shit's scary.
Fuck, bro. Have you heard the one where there's a really famous one, and it's this girl, and she goes out, she does the digital recording at night, and there's full on people having conversations about her.
Yeah.
I had to turn that shit
Probably
off.
the
dude.
neighbors.
No, bro. I had to turn that shit off, bro.
Just in the other room.
I had
Just
to turn
hands
that
up to
shit
the wall.
off.
I really fucking hate Sheila. That's
Yeah.
fucking bitch.
Sheila sucks. Oh my god.
Make sure you grab her
It's a ghost.
fucking purse, dude.
This ghost is scary.
But that's scary, even
It
if you
is.
know that somebody's watching you.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, man, you're gonna hear some creepy, and even then, you might hear something that's normal, and then you think it's creepy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That's so we just recently, just real quick, I got to tell you the story. Last weekend we went up to the Phelps Dodge Hospital, which has also been on Ghost Adventures. We met up with our friend Amy, who actually runs the haunted Scottsdale ghost tours, where she goes to like a bunch of different locations, and she's been doing it for even longer than we have.
Just really quick, there's
yeah.
that much haunted shit out here?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
She goes outside of like Scottsdale
Oh, I see.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Phelps Dodge Hospital's in Ajo. I don't know if you've been there, but it's like
yeah.
on the fucking border,
Yeah,
like
it's-
Texas Chainsaw Massacre style
Old
town.
school,
like,
falling apart.
yeah, it was pretty fucking creepy just from driving through the town. But we went there, and I'd say there was probably maybe 35 people. It's a huge hospital, so it was a big investigation. She kind of just lets people break off after they do the actual tour and go through and do a couple of activities and stuff. But my wife and I and one other gentleman, we were walking towards like the back to kind of like this back hallway, and everybody was outside taking a break. We hadn't gotten like any activity in the past hour. Like there was a couple responses on the spirit box, but pretty much nothing. Like you would normally hear like devices going off like crazy and responses, and it'd been really quiet. So we were just kind of looking around while everyone was outside, just chilling for a second. And all of a sudden we hear footsteps fucking do upstairs, like running down the hallway. But nobody had been upstairs yet. Like we were all downstairs and everyone was outside. So we were like, oh shit, did you hear that? Let's go check it out. Because that's the first thing any white person thinks in a scary fucking building is, oh shit, let's follow that fucking noise. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
So we started following it, and we hear some more banging, and it sounds like somebody's pissed and like slammed something on the floor. Then all of a sudden we hear, pom, 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 pom. And I'm talking like picture the new It movie when he comes out of the projector.
no.
Picture that noise and just the feeling of something 3 times your size, like fucking rushing you. And all 3 of us screamed and fucking ran the other way. And we ran outside, and everybody's like, oh, what happened? We didn't hear anything. We're like, oh, fuck.
Did you just
that,
leave? Did you just
yo."
leave Sarah?
No, she was the first one out the fucking car, bro. She's quick. She fucking took off.
You're like,
bro.
fuck you later, Sarah. You just drone off.
I'm fucking out, bro. No, I always want to stay, but this one fucking scared the shit out of me.
I know it'd be
too.
so
We
funny
were
though.
like,
You leave her.
just fucking chilling in the dust.
Have you ever? This is gonna sound crazy. Have you ever been so scared that I thought you hit your head on the mic?
I did.
Did you just dock yourself with the microphone?
Yeah.
We're recording.
Oh shit!
I got
This whole thing fit in my mouth. Aw.
I remember. Have you ever been too scared, like when you get to that point where you got to run out and like your leg won't work or something? Because
No.
I had that happen, bro. Me and my buddy when we were young, we were like really into sightings and that shit.
Oh,
Remember when
that
sightings
show
first
scared
came
the
out?
shit out of
Yeah.
me.
Sightings. Oh, the UFO
Yeah.
show.
Aliens scare me
Fuck
more than
yeah,
UFOs,
yeah,
honestly.
Same with me,
That
bro.
shit was
Yeah,
dope.
100%.
I'm way more scared of aliens.
Yeah.
I want aliens to be real, and I think I believe, but
Yeah.
I think being abducted or seeing one is
Bro, we
way
were
scarier than a
watching
ghost.
we were watching sightings, and it was like we were watching like shit on the internet when the internet first came out, and we were looking up shit, and we were like, it was like 3 a.m. or something. All of a sudden, we're talking about Bigfoot and sightings. We're like, oh man, that shit's crazy. And then you hear a sonic boom out of nowhere.
Shit.
It
Yeah.
scared the piss out of me, dude. I didn't know I could run that fast, man.
Oh fuck.
I ran, dude.
Was it
to
one of
my
those?
fucking parents' room.
Was
Like,
it one of those power generators? Remember they would blow up. How old were you?
straight,
He just
probably
left-
like 7 or 8,
He
bro.
said, I ran straight to my parents'
Fucking
room.
A, man.
I was fucking out.
But here's the worst
How
part,
old are
dude.
you? 32?
Like, yeah, dude. Like,
Last week.
dude, like halfway down the hallway, I'm running and my legs quit working, and I just
Oh,
doop, 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 doop,
shit.
and I'm crawling.
Did you
And
go down?
bro? I never had that. That was crazy.
Did it make that
fuck,
sound
bro.
effect?
No.
dude-
In my
That
head,
was
it
his
did.
hamstring
Yeah,
separating.
Yeah.
That's why his legs all fucked up.
It made that sound in my head. That's exactly what it fucking sounded like, dude. My buddy's like still chilling in the kitchen, like, dude, what the fuck are you
shit.
running from, man?
Yeah.
Who was
Yeah,
it?
man,
Somebody I
yeah.
know?
No, my
Oh,
good
no.
big shout out to my buddy Jared. He moved
Oh,
to
Jared.
yeah,
I remember you
yeah.
talking about him.
He
Yeah.
moved, yeah.
They're
he-
watching a monitor.
You okay, little
over
Matt?
there.
Yeah.
He looks
Yeah.
miserable.
He
He's over here fucking twitching. So you know what I think we should do is just, if you guys are cool, we'll just turn these on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
totally.
we'll just let them just kind of chill.
Let's
in here,
do
and
it.
We'll see. Here, go ahead. Just push the button right there.
Fuck yeah.
There you go. I'll let Brian turn this one on. Same thing. Just push that little orange button. Oh shit.
So
So
this...
you got your phone in your pocket? Oh, see. So this one's really, so that one's pretty sensitive too. You can see that.
no phone, but I got it. I got it over
Oh,
here.
It's his
shit.
flashlight.
Keep going.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it over
I'll
here.
turn off the beep so that at least
His
that
flashlight
shows
setting
up.
it
You got a pocket-sized flashlight? Jesus Christ! All right, here we go.
So-
oh shit! The whole conversation changed. So you can see right now, because there's like literally
we
a
got
1,000
everything.
electronic things.
Yep.
This thing is just gonna keep going.
That's
and going.
useless. That's
Especially
just-
like next
Oh.
to. See if I move it more in the middle of the room, it'll slow down.
Don Rizzi's a ghost.
Yeah.
There's
just too much- there's
he
too
doesn't.
much-
He doesn't even know.
I mean,
it.
we're
Either
recording. but-
either that or it's just really haunted. In here.
Yeah. That's the key right there, bro.
Keith's face. Keith hit that fucking daytime soap opera
Yeah.
face when he just found out his mom was pregnant
I've been
with his kid.
I've been practicing.
No,
that.
no. hey, when you do an EVP,
Yeah.
don't you like kind of ask a question and then you
Yeah.
stay quiet for
Ask
a
a
little
question.
bit, right? That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. We got all these recording
Okay,
things. Let's
okay,
ask.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
All right.
here. I'll push.
Yeah, Josh.
I'm gonna turn this
I'm
little.
gonna let
BZ.
you ask stuff.
I'm gonna turn this little BZ on.
Let me
here.
start this blunt here.
This is, of course, a tobacco-filled rap that he's addressing.
Yes.
Just really quick before you ask the question, when you guys were kids, were you guys ever scared of quicksand?
No.
What the
I
fuck is
know.
wrong with you? You have
No,
the
that was
weirdest
only in
fears.
GI Joe, bro.
Have you
No,
ever seen
when I got out of
quicksand
when I
No.
was a little kid, I'd get out of bed. I'd be scared the floor was quicksand. I'd run to the living room as fast as I could.
Oh shit!
Is that
I mean,
weird?
we did the lava,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
lava
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
That's not. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I've never been like physically scared of quicksand.
When I was
It's
a
never been a
child, like
legitimate
quicksand
fear
was a
of mine.
way bigger deal. Like I always thought I could die of quicksand if I wasn't careful.
but did you ever come in contact?
no,
with
that's why I'm
quicksand?
like, what the fuck?
Like,
I've never seen quicksand. Like, why?
Like, show
was it
me on
such a
this
big
doll
deal?
where quicksand
When I was a
touched you.
kid,
Like
quicksand
what?
was everywhere. It seems like every show, every movie.
Well,
Okay, I will
where
give
we
you
grew
that.
up-
It wasn't a lot of
You know
shows.
what I mean? I
It
was like, fuck, I gotta worry about quicksand when I get older. Fuck.
Plus, where we grew up, there was desert all around us.
Yeah.
This
Like,
is true, but
yeah.
hard ass fucking desert, bro. As a kid, if you ever tried to fucking dig a hole out here in Arizona, it was
Yes, I
like
did.
Yeah.
dude.
pink,
Yeah,
pink. Like
yeah.
there was no going
Yeah.
through that shit.
But there's areas where you could make like
Yeah.
jumps for bikes, and we'd all be out
Yeah.
there on our bikes making these fucking. We'd spend all summer, and by the time we got to the end of summer, we just finished, and we can't even use the fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Just the shittiest hole
Yeah.
you've ever dug. And you look back, and it was just like glorious. We used to put little fire pits in ours. We just put like
Yeah.
shit we found, like leaves, and we would start them on fire with like a book of matches from Circle K. Yeah, it was good times.
There was a field next to where we grew up at. This was at 51st and Bell Road, just south of the junior high. It was a big, massive, like, half quarter mile by quarter mile
Like an
field.
acre?
Yeah. No, big.
Oh,
Yeah.
bigger than that?
Yeah.
Bigger
and-
than an acre.
Well, there was all kinds
And
of
it got
evidence.
set
Small
on. It
kid.
got set on fire, and I remember we didn't know about it, and it got so big so quick. And there was one of those. They were building out there, so there was a
Yeah.
tanker out there full of gas.
Okay.
So the fucking fire truck was going up and down the streets on the loudspeakers in the middle of the night, like at 9 at night. Everybody out of their house. Everybody out of their house. And we all had to get out
I'm
of our
throwing
house.
everything
dude.
in the toilet.
And this-
So shit.
yeah.
So good.
I'd be bringing that shit with me. I wouldn't be getting rid of it. Fuck.
How old were you though?
Chris, do you remember that? I think,
I don't know why it does
I
that.
was like 7 or 8.
yeah. So I was probably 10,
Oh god.
12.
So you were doing the hard shit. Like
Yeah,
meth.
yeah. No,
Meth, no?
man. That
Oh,
that
okay.
shit never did anything for me, man. It was stealing pain medication from my mom's medicine cabinet.
Oh, the Eminem lifestyle.
The Eminem
Okay.
lifestyle,
I
my
feel
friend.
you. I feel you.
But we all went out, and like 15 minutes after they brought us all out, and all the neighbors are like in the middle of the street talking, you hear this boom, and
Oh,
it just
fuck.
shakes everything, man. Fucking
Was
and
it
that
those power generators that used
Yeah.
to blow up once in
Yeah,
a while, and they
yeah,
carried those
transformers.
transformers.
Yeah.
Transformers.
All right, let's ask a question.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've been recording. I'm gonna fucking bootleg this afterwards. I'm just gonna throw this up on Spotify under my name. The Joshcast, episode 31.
Do it. I don't give a fuck. Actually, that'd be awesome.
Thanks for the combo, guys. Oh shit.
Hold on.
Let's see.
We gotta be quiet. We gotta be quiet.
I mean, see, this thing is. Oh, there we go. Look at it. So we're down to 1, right? We're down to green. Let's ask. If there's any spirits in this room who would like to contact Keith's scruffy beard, please make this device in my hand go off. Did you see that? It started going off when I asked a question. Saw that, right?
That's all just random.
Yeah. If that was you making the light go off, can you do it again and hit the yellow light in the middle?
You're pushing a button on the back.
I'm not touching anything. I'm not fucking touching anything. Dead ass.
That was like that when I handed it to him.
But you saw it go down to green.
Okay,
you saw it drop down.
Stop.
Can you make it stop? Okay. Can you make the light go on one more time if you're here with us? Just prove that you're here.
Go to red if you're here with us.
Red's pretty difficult. We'll see if you got the chops. Oh, come on. You can do it. Oh. I don't know, man. We're at yellow. It's struggling.
What's that mean if we're at yellow?
It's struggling.
There's something, right? Well,
There's
I want to hear something on that motherfucker.
Oh, see, now it's tripping. There you go. Now it's blowing out. We can listen back. We can do
What's another good question?
How many spirits are you asking?
Yeah. How many spirits in this room? If there's less than 1 or less than 2.
If you're a midget, sorry, if you're a little spirit is what I meant to say. Oh shit! If you are less than one person,
hit the red.
please blow out.
That's stupid.
Where'd that blunt go? Oh, okay, there.
Oh Jesus!
Weed,
Christ.
bro.
If you're a midget ghost.
Is there half a ghost here?
If anyone has died in this room, go to red.
That's a good one. I think you're holding it too close to your crotch. You just got too much energy coming from that shit.
I'm all bronered up. As soon as you say that, it went down to green.
Bronered up.
He's maybe a female ghost. Is it a female ghost?
It's gonna be really hard to get like an accurate reading in here, just because there is so many things going on.
Well, let's just do this. Here, let's do this. Since we have so many things recording, we have that recording. We have all these recordings.
Same.
Oh,
let's just a different one. This is the Ghost Meter. This is actually a really dope company. They build these specifically for this purpose. Shout out Ghost Meter.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna be really quiet, and we're gonna give them like 5 seconds, and we're gonna let them try and talk on any of this shit.
We're gonna get some room tone.
So when we
quiet on set.
So when we play back, when we're editing this, we'll be able to see. We'll be able to see in the frequency, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's take
so all right, here we go. So if you have anything to say, there's all this mechanical equipment, all this magnetic shit around us, all this stuff.
You heard it.
Let's hit it. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Floor is yours. All right.
That would be the point where Zach Baggins would come in and go, "Whoa, did you hear that?" And then they would just drop something in the clip later on. Whoa! Oh shit!
that dude from that show, right?
Yeah. We're fucking obsessed with that show, bro.
I know, dude.
But
he becomes so manscaped every episode, bro.
He does. I'm just glad he traded in the Affliction shirts.
Yes, fucking.
Once he swapped those out to just all black attire, like
what happened to his butt? The other dude. The other dude was cool. What happened to him?
Nick Groff and him got into some kind of dispute, I believe.
Is Nick doing anything?
Yeah, Nick's been doing a paranormal show on I can't remember what network, but he's done a couple. But he keeps like going to new ones, so I don't know what's going on. But he's on his like 3rd show with like different people now. So
what do you think of that show? Do you think like it's real shit? Do you think they stage it, mix match, or how?
I think that it's TV, and you know as well as I do that they're gonna spruce up anything that's reality TV that's boring. You know what I'm saying? It could be, us in a house and I could feel a certain way and I could have crazy shit running through my mind and I could just relay it to you and you'd be like, that's kind of fucking weird. But it's not scary. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of the stuff that they do is based on reality, but I think they pad it a little bit. They add their little noises here and there. They add their little flashes and their little creepy scenes cut in between. But I mean, just based on a lot of places that we've stayed that they've gone and filmed at and just heard some stories from like the caretakers and shit, they definitely do some shit that's funny. Like, super funny.
Plus, like when you edit it in the show, you can make it dramatic and you know what I mean. Like,
a little bit of music,
shit,
bro.
Yeah. I could be wrong on this, but I swear to God, there was a magician on Rogan once, and he said that he worked on that show and helped stage shit.
Oh, I bet.
I think.
I bet. Yeah.
Could be wrong
I
about
remember seeing one back in the day that was the only thing I ever remember up until that point seeing anything worth a shit on there was when they're in like some place.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
It's fucking true, dude. For a while, that shit was garbage. It
Yeah,
was just based on
It
like,
got really bad.
all right, there's something gonna happen here, and they draw it out for like 30 minutes, and nothing fucking happens. But
then when something does happen, that's what the show ends.
yes, that's exactly
Things are
right.
getting crazy tonight in this house, and it's
Yeah.
like do. The credits fucking start playing. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Things are getting crazy.
Like-
The fucking episode's over. There's no to be continued. Like this is it. It's like a Sopranos episode over and over again.
Yes, you're right.
Fucking bullshit.
Damn.
There's this. The only time I ever seen anything was they were in like this basement, and this fucking brick goes flying. Do you remember? It's like a really famous one.
Yeah, I do. Yep.
And then I'm like, that was fucking amazing. If that's real, they
Yeah.
spent like 2 seconds on it.
I think that market needs a new show to take over, and I think you're in the perfect position for that right now, dude. I mean,
trying, man.
Fucking
We don't. I mean, we like doing this shit because we enjoy it.
Well, it seems more
It's
real,
just-
I guess, too.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, I like it because it excites me. 'Cause it's really hard to scare me. Like even when I watch horror movies, it's like,
Oh, I can't. I think,
I know when this is gonna happen. Oh, look, he's gonna go over here. Oh shit, this dude's gonna show up. Oh no, it's gonna be his brother. Like I'm that fucking guy. And I'm really annoying to watch a movie with. So when I can do shit like this and go out and like for real in life get scared because I see shit happen, which I'm like one of the most skeptical people you'll ever meet. I just enjoy it, man.
Yeah, for
When I can fucking do it to other people, it's even funner. It's like,
Yeah.
so I know it's gonna happen and other people don't, and then it's like, oh okay.
Yeah.
You know,
See
it's
them
fun.
get scared. I want to see McClay scared. We gotta get you out, man.
Weird
guys
shit
should come
scares
out
me,
to our
man.
hunt, dude.
Oh man, I don't know if I
It's
could.
gonna be
bro.
3 hours. We got SLS camera like you see in
would do
Ghost
that for 3
Adventures.
I would do it, but it'd be hard. It'd
It's
be
not
really
scary,
hard,
bro. It's not
We could
scary.
all have like GoPros like on our faces. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm
Like-
thinking your taint is gonna be the best.
Well, yeah, both.
Where you just see a dick.
Yeah, there's
flopping
already
through the whole
one
thing,
there.
just-
Yeah.
That's already there. Did you hit record on that one, Lil Mac?
Oh god. All right, let's start it over.
Taint cam's not running.
Your boy's over there looking like this is the worst episode you've ever shot.
Yeah,
He's all stressed
stoned.
out.
Jesus Christ.
Did you want to hit this, Lil Mac?
No, nothing.
Very polite.
Did you want to hit it?
Very
down,
polite.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's like,
dude,
y'all,
sorry,
y'all
bro.
been
Jesus.
fucking missing me. What are you talking about? I need some tobacco in my life.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Exactly what he was thinking. I don't know why I keep going to put the cap back on.
Yeah, last episode, McClay wasn't smoking weed. Now he's fucking rolling up with.
Yeah.
What do you mean I wasn't smoking weed?
No, when I was
Second
there,
episode?
yeah.
Oh yeah. You're right.
You were very concerned about that.
Yeah. Now I just fuck. You know who I
Now
am
you're
now?
like, let's fucking bang this out.
I'm fucking Peter from Office Space, bro. Straight
True.
up.
Yeah, no shit.
just
Huh?
lit.
Me and my brother
Fucking
were
love
hanging
it.
out with my parents yesterday, chilling
Yeah.
with my parents. Took them out to eat and shit, and
Very admirable.
we're talking. And I'm like, Oh, my dad smokes now. By the way,
Oh,
it's
shit.
fucking great. So
That's
I
amazing.
took him over a bunch of.
So you guys share
goodies.
that now.
Yeah,
You guys have
yeah.
that bond now.
Smokes
Well,
blunts.
here's why.
It's always different, man.
He's
It's
blunt.
always
Like,
different.
how crazy he had,
Yeah.
and he never smoked in 30 years, bro.
And he's just banging them.
Never?
Never
Wait,
Damn.
how does he never? He hasn't smoked
in 30
Okay.
years. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I was
Not
saying to
once.
never smoke and to jump into a blunt. That's a
Yeah.
pretty
No.
hefty,
I
like,
didn't throw him into a
introduction,
blunt. I
like-
threw him into I threw him into shatter for his first time back.
Oh well, that's even more fucked
Oh
up.
yeah, bro. He fucking loved it, dude. He,
Dude, just
fucking loved it.
ripped.
He was
Oh, man.
he was like, this is amazing. He got off pain medication.
That's the best
so
part.
fucking dope. dude.
Yeah,
That's so dope.
so he called me up over the weekend. I gave him some of those concentrate
Yeah.
cartridges, the vapor cartridges,
Mhm.
and it hurts his throat to where he can't use them like
Yeah.
the vapor for some reason.
Very harsh, man.
Yeah.
They're very hard. They're great.
Yeah.
The effects are great. They're super harsh.
So
For sure.
yeah, they worked great,
Yeah.
but he just he came over to my house one day, hung out with us. Keith was there. I let him smoke a blunt, and he fucking was fine with it. So
Just rip.
he called me and he's like, Brian, I'm in fucking pain. And
Oh shit.
I was like, I'm on my way.
Yeah. See, that's dope.
So I gave him some RSO.
Yeah.
And he's going to start using the RSO instead of pain medication.
That's dope, dude.
He's getting off all the bullshit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they're so scared, man.
Yeah.
Corporations and the whole fucking medical industry, like, because this is what happens when people realize that this shit can really help you and it's almost natural.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, aside from like how they extract the
Yeah,
shit.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's, just, it's crazy.
That's why
It's so
flour is the
crazy.
key, bro.
Yeah.
Flour is the key.
Flower.
All those
Once we get
anti-weed
to-
ads are from those fucking
Yeah,
pharmaceutical
exactly.
places and the
Oh,
lobbyists
yeah.
and all that shit.
My mom was telling me
But they're also
about.
turning around. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut
No,
you
no,
off.
no.
But they're also turning around and spending so much money to patent this shit.
That's exactly
'Cause they're
where I was
jumping
going.
right
It makes
fuck in.
synthesized weed is gonna be
Yeah.
shitty.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. We don't got to grow it. We'll just make it in the
Fuck,
lab.
bro.
And then it's going to turn into fucking GMO
Mon-
weed, bro.
Monsanto weed.
Yeah.
You about to get really pissed? Listen to this.
Oh, shit.
My mom told me
Let's take off.
she went back to Minnesota and she told me that they legalized it over there,
Yeah.
but you can only take these THC pills. You can't
Wow.
do anything else. And I'm like,
What?
that's bullshit. They need to fight that because
Yeah.
that's the road to the Monsanto bullshit.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
can't, it's a fucking plant.
Mm-hmm.
I can grow this in my fucking backyard and I can harvest the medicine myself.
Yep.
Once they tell
That's
you how
bullshit.
to harvest it,
You
fucking
can only
game
take a
over.
pill.
Yep, exactly.
Fuck them. Fuck Minnesota.
Yeah, it's
Change that
crazy.
shit.
Although I will say that the THC capsules, the legit ones, have been one of
Yeah.
my favorite ways to take shit.
Yeah.
Because
Uh,
when I had my brain surgery, they had me on a bunch of fucking Percocet painkillers, and I hate those, bro. Like, I don't like downers. I don't like to feel like shit. Like, I just want the pain gone. So
Yeah.
I was taking those, and it was incredible, bro. Like, I would feel better in like 20 minutes. Like, the pain wasn't gone, but it was tolerable. Like, I
Yeah.
was chill.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what my
You know what I
dad
mean?
said. It's
Yeah.
tolerable. I can deal with this.
Exactly.
And
A little pain's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little pain's good to keep you alive, but
Is
yeah.
that the reason head stuff you're talking about?
yeah.
How is that now? Is that
That's cool. I actually got to go for one more surgery.
What's going
Damn,
on?
dude?
I had it's called a cholesteatoma. Basically, like I had surgeries on my eardrums when I was a kid, and one of them was fucked up. Like the surgery was, so it caused like a non-cancerous tumor on the back of my eardrum.
Fuck.
So after a while, it ate through the base of my skull, and just one day, all of a sudden, spinal fluid was like pouring out the side of my ear. It was fucking wild, and I was like, "What is this?" Like my ears never. Like I've always had issues with like it leaking or running or whatever, but it's like I don't want to get gross, but you know
Your
when you're
brain's
sick or you
falling
got
out of your ear,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, when it's clear liquid, that's when you know it's spinal fluid.
Oh,
so when I
fuck.
fucking, you know, shit was pouring out. I used a tissue and I looked at it and I didn't see like no color or nothing. So we knew we had to go to the hospital. That shit was crazy, bro. Like they had to
I
take.
remember when you were in there.
Oh yeah, they fucking cut my whole like from here to here and then pulled my ear almost off and then cut a hole in my skull, lift my brain up, patch the bottom with like cement and then put that shit together. So it's
How
fucking
you
wild,
so
man.
how you doing? I mean, like, you have any
Good.
side effects? Anything? I mean, you feel you just feel.
Yeah, I'm good. I got my medical card. Like, we straight.
Oh,
The fact that you're not-
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
Hell yeah,
yeah,
dude.
bro.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's bad as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a good segue into that. But, you know, it's cool. Like, I went home and actually got meningitis from it. and
Yeah.
my brain swollen. I had to
Uh-huh.
go back to the hospital for like 3 weeks.
My dad had that when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I'd
shit's
never
no
seen my
joke,
dad
bro.
cry, and he
No.
fucking the pain was.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
I
bro.
feel you, bro.
The craziest part was my wife trying to ask me questions about it, and I literally was just saying random words. Is
Yeah.
when I knew, like, holy shit. She's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Shoe." Like literally no fucking correlation to what was happening at all. Not like get my shoes or nothing like
Yeah,
that. It
there's
was just like
something wrong.
hallway,
man.
like just saying weird ass words, and she thought I was fucking with her at first.
Did you know you were doing that, or she only knew you were doing that?
I didn't know. I mean, I heard it. Like I heard it when I said it,
yeah.
but it didn't like
You
what I
weren't-
was saying
yeah.
wasn't coming out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It was the weirdest
Damn.
fucking feeling, bro. I was like out of my body. Like,
Yeah.
shit was nuts.
Fuck.
But I got this fucking crazy ass hospital bed that went up like I swear to God like 7 feet in the air. So I was in there for like 2 weeks going up to the ceiling, and back down, bro. Just been doing the stupidest shit, watching fucking Police Live and like, bro, it wasn't. It was fucking stupid. man. But yeah, I mean it's all good now. I got to go back in for one just because I can't. I'm almost deaf in that left ear because so many surgeries they've done to it like crushed my bones in my ear. So they're gonna go back and try to like open it back up so I can hear, but then I should be straight after that. Hopefully,
Damn, dude.
fingers crossed. You know what I'm saying? As long as they leave my beard alone, like we should be good. They told me they had to shave part of it last time, and I was
Yeah.
like, nope.
To put that
He's-
shit over your
Yeah,
mouth.
I was like, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can use they got shit they can use. Yeah.
I was
They,
like,
but
I'm
they
gonna
always
have-
try to make you shave it first.
No, it ain't happening. And they were like, all right. I'm like, you're fucking right. You're leaving this big ass scar on the side of my head. I'm keeping my beard, bro. Let's not draw attention.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
So when you had the scar, did you do anything with it? Did you like do any cosplay or anything? You should have busted out like.
Nah, man, I was super like in a shitty mood about it. I'll be honest.
yeah.
And I
He goes out and calls. He's like, "Oh, let's go cosplay.
Look at this." No, I
But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like, dude, if I had some crazy scar, I'd be like, I'm gonna fucking show some motherfuckers this shit.
I mean, I thought about doing like a photo shoot, and doing some shit.
Sure, you
but
put it on your story.
at the same time, yeah, I did. I actually I shared a picture of my brain surgery, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is this?"
Every
and
time
then
I show his
Facebook hit it
pictures.
with that. Facebook hit it with that fucking that
Filter?
filter, yeah, where it's like, do you want to see this picture? I was like, I don't know if you want to. It's pretty fucking gnarly, bro.
This guy put his shit on. Didn't you put your shit on
Did you?
Facebook?
No,
It's
Yeah,
the only
he
way to
did.
fucking
That's
show people,
so
bro.
gross. Oh
It's
my-
the only
his
way to
leg
show
is like
people.
ripped open. You just see the meat and bone, and
fuck, dude.
The doctor.
I can't get those pictures out of my head.
God.
the doctor put
that's
the doctor
crazy.
lifted his fucking quad and put his hand through it.
Shut
and
up.
so
Oh my
you
God,
could
I forgot there's
see
that
it
picture, too.
underneath.
shit.
He's doing this on the other side.
And just like lifting
Should
it
have got a
up.
boomerang. Should have got a boomerang.
Oh fuck me, bro. Ow.
oh my god.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That is. I don't even have words for that.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
That's so
Show 'em your-
fucking
have
heavy
you seen
metal,
it? Oh yeah,
bro.
show him your tats.
That's so heavy. I seen that Michael Myers. I was actually checking it out. Super creeperish earlier. That's dope. That fucking Freddy Krueger.
Shout out Jason
That's the
Freeling.
only. That's the only
Goliath
Freddy Krueger
tattoo.
that matters.
Yeah.
That remake
dude.
Freddy Krueger is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
That was the worst movie in the
It
world.
was.
Oh, there's a bunch
was
of
a-
horror movies that came
but you
out I
know
want to
what?
ask you about.
I
Yeah.
was stoked about it at first just because what's his name was in it, the dude that played Rorschach. That was in fucking Bad News Bears and shit.
Yeah.
That dude's a pretty cool
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah, he's cool, dude.
But it was dog shit.
Yeah, wasn't Pet Cemetery bullshit too?
That was one of the worst movies I've seen this year.
Really?
I was so upset at that movie, bro.
Yeah, you were.
I actually like campaign. Like I don't do this often anymore. Like I used to do this back in the day when I was younger. But I've like campaigned for people not to see that fucking movie. It was how bad it was. People, post on Facebook, should I see it? I'm like, no. And I'm like writing these fucking responses and then just copying them to my notepad just so I can just drop them every time I see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Damn.
Yep.
What other movies have been that bad that you've done that to?
Anything that Alexander Rogers has made.
Who's that?
I have no idea. to be
Yeah, I've never
honest.
heard of that dude.
I feel like he's just a fucking entity that just doesn't exist
Yeah.
except to.
So another
Ruin
reason
the
why we
lives.
love Josh on the podcast is because he likes to talk shit. That's my favorite thing about him.
I was
mean,
so
it is what it
stoked.
is.
for
Actually, it's not
this.
talking shit. It's actually being honest and saying things that
Yeah.
no one else, everyone wants to say, but no one else does.
That's why I
Like
my
me.
work.
So if I don't want to say anything, I'll be like, oh, well, I'll just send this to Josh because he'll talk shit.
Keith is like that fucking older brother who is like telling his little brother, like, hey, bro, he was talking shit about you. You're not going to let him say that, are you? Are you serious? Like, that's Keith. He'll send me a fucking posted screenshot.
No, actually,
I'd be like, bro.
to be honest with you, I
I
forgot. I'm just
Yeah.
confused of all these dumb fucks who they are.
Bro, he's
and
the
I
biggest
saw acquaintance who was getting involved with a project, and I was like, is
shout
this-
out to her.
I was like, is this that
Yeah.
guy? And then remember, I sent. I was like, is this that
Yeah.
motherfucker? And you're like, yeah. I'm like,
I
oh my
got
God.
this. I got this.
Yeah.
That was
I jumped
awesome.
on that. I think I likened him to like Hitler in the movie industry, which was maybe a little bit too much, but I don't think so, because he's got about the same ego. So
And then I see it and I go, go on. dot.
fucking instigator number 2, bro. They were just trying to get it. They were trying to get it. He threatened to hit me with like a defamation suit
Oh,
What?
for the last
Jesus.
one. Yeah, he was saying he was gonna get his
What's the
lawyer on
last
me.
one? This last one you just did?
No, that was a while ago.
Oh,
In the heat of everything, in the heat of
The
when
moment.
he was trying to make a movie and all these people were joining and we were getting pissed. Well, not me. Well, not we, but me.
yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to just like group you in there and like out your ass, but pretty much Keith was getting mad too.
Fucking hey, yeah, be honest in this shit. Fuck
All
I
these-
yeah.
don't give a shit.
Bro, all these fucking people we know, it was more just like, don't do it. Don't.
Yeah.
Like, we're seeing people stress out about like not getting paid for the film or having to fucking call off work to go do this and like just fucking put their life on hold to fucking help this narcissistic cock fucking muncher. And we were just getting upset and just
Well, all I have to say
how
is
some
I've
people
never
know.
seen, met, or talked to this guy in my entire life. I wouldn't even
No.
be able to tell you honestly if it was him.
I will fucking
but I've
lift
had
him up
like
and
2
shake him
acquaintances who've
like a
worked with
puppy.
him whose experiences were just completely like it almost ruined their acting, like hopes in acting. There's like what, and I was like, trust me, it's not like that. That's just a bad experience.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's more about looking out for other people that you know.
Hell, maybe this is what this dude needs to realize it's going on, that people think this way, and hey, maybe you need to change. Like, listen, man, if you've never had anybody call you on your shit, like maybe you got to change, man. Fuck. More people need to hear the truth. As long as the truth is the fucking truth, you can't fucking run from that shit. So,
oh man, that was super real right now.
That's why we're gonna light another blunt.
This is the greatest episode so far. I fucking love it. Yeah.
Have you been doing any acting or anything recently, or?
You know, the most recent thing I did was in L.A. I went out there for Pierre Tio's Ascent.
Oh yeah.
It's an exorcist film, and I got to work alongside I want to say Peter Jackson, motherfucker from Jurassic Park. Old dude
Jamie?
from Jurassic Park. He's got it. Look, actually, you can just look up the Ascent IMDb. I believe it's. I don't know how to spell that.
Didn't Steven Spielberg do Jurassic Park?
Yeah, I'm talking about the actor in Jurassic Park.
Steven.
He's the old dude in the newest Jurassic Park that came out. He's older.
Yeah. Sam Hunt?
Yeah. No. His name's Peter Jason, I believe.
Thomas Murtaugh?
Nah.
This is terrible.
Director?
No.
No, he's an actor. It's going to start with a P.
Peter Jason?
Jason Peters?
Stephen Buchanan, Sam Rod.
Nah, I don't even think you're looking at the right one. None of these people are attached to this.
This might be a porno, Sam Rod.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that was my fucking nickname.
Anyway,
in high school.
what were we talking about?
Yeah, but just shit that I've been in. It's coming out 2019, so it's Pierre Teo, Pearryteo is the director. I just had to give it to him because we got. But yeah, I did a fucking really dope scene in that where I got to like scream at this dude in a hillbilly voice and like rough up this other fucking cat. So that's gonna be coming out. I think it might be in theaters. I'm not sure.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So that's gonna be super dope. I did that one. Other than that, we've just been working on our own shit right now.
Yeah,
that's cool, dude. Yeah. That's fucking cool.
I get too irritated with the the commercial scene. You know what I mean? Like out here, a lot of it's just the only
just commercials and shit.
Yeah, just commercials.
So when you say you do your own shit, like what kind of shit? Like shorts or music videos? I know you film other people's music videos and things like that. But are you doing anything on your own, like as far as short films or anything like that? Or
our Pornhub page has hit almost 1 million views recently.
I bet. It's in my favorites. Jamie,
you like plump boys? Huh?
Just hit the star.
Hey, can you please bookmark this? We've been working on. More recently, my wife was the lead role in a short film called Bloodbath on 4th Avenue.
Sick.
They misplaced their editor, so I took over the project editing it.
Oh wow!
There was no script, so trying to edit a film with no script has been very difficult, but it's turning out super dope.
What do you mean it was all done? You shot improv? Like
I wasn't a part of it. They shot it. My wife was just one of the actresses that they had chose, and she actually got the lead role. She's the final girl, kind of. You'll see it and figure out why. But yeah.
Very cool.
And you're editing it?
Yep, I'm editing that one. And then we got the Texas Chainsaw fan film we're still working on. Getting some bigger names to actually play some of the roles. So it's been more business than we thought that it would be without it being business because it's a fan film. But to get some, decent amount of eyes on it, we want to kind of go that extra step and try to make sure we do it right.
Yeah. When you're editing, do you use Premiere?
Yeah, Premiere Pro.
Right on. What
or After Effects too.
What's the most important thing like you need in a computer to run Premiere, you think? Do you have a lot of problems?
Somebody else to do it for you.
I agree with that.
Oh, bro.
Fuck yeah. I agree with that. No, because we're actually in the process of building a computer and stuff like that. And
I would say processor and RAM.
Yeah.
It's just your biggest fucking friend, man. Like,
Do you have a nice computer at home to edit on?
No, I got an older iMac. I mean, that shit's from like 2016. I mean, it's a grandpa now.
Does it, you have problems with it?
Is
it run slow and lags?
Yep. I got to pre-render stuff a lot where I'll throw clips in there, render them out, and then actually go back and then start editing and shit. Once you get used to it, I just started getting in the habit of just dropping all my clips in the timeline sometimes. I'll just render it, walk away, and then when I come back, everything's done. And, you jump into it. But yeah, processor and RAM speed are going to be the biggest things.
What was the learning curve like when you were getting into like After Effects and Premiere? Like learning, how fast were you able to pick that up?
I think Premiere was pretty quick, just because it's kind of similar to Photoshop in the sense of like layers and knowing coloring and color theory and stuff like that. After Effects was a bitch because like when you use templates or you build multiple scenes out from like a single clip, as soon as you touch one setting, it fucking changes everything, and you got to go back and redo it all again. So that was the biggest learning curve for me, is just not knowing about parent child attachments and all that crazy stuff that you can do in After Effects.
Yeah, I'm that's why I was asking, because I'm looking in at After Effects. I just saw a little bit about it last night. I'm like, oh man, that looks cool.
It's intense, bro.
Yeah,
but you can do so much dope shit with it. Like, if you're doing just straight video editing, Premiere Pro is the way to go. But if you're gonna do any kind of titles, animations, special effects, After Effects is super.
Yeah,
you know, you want to make the frog's eyeballs pop out, turn into mushrooms, then dick slap himself across the face, then you can do that.
I thought it'd be cool to have like when the names come up, you know, like a frog, and then his tongue comes out, and then it says our name, and then the tongue comes back in, or something.
It'd be better with a dick, I'm telling you. If the dick unrolled, the name was there on the tip.
But no, mine comes out the frog, and then McClay just comes out when his dick.
What if it's a chameleon that shows up? It's like a badass, real colorful panther chameleon, and it sends its tongue out to grab.
And the
something.
frog comes in and eats
But
it.
the tongue is like a dick.
Oh yeah.
And then our name comes up off on that.
That's another metaphor.
And you're on one side, and then the frog's on the other, and another dick comes out, and then they touch.
Yeah, they cross.
Docking dick tongues.
Brian McClay.
Yeah.
Docking dick tongues.
Yeah.
The Bogcast.
Can you make that for us?
I'm gonna need some human stand-ins for the penis modeling. So you guys are just gonna have to stand face to face,
oh my god,
butt naked.
As long as Little Max the
full broner.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
You can just put a rod at each end of your dicks and just stay together, and that'll be perfectly straight.
I can't talk about this.
Okay.
He just gets way too into it, and he just can't calm down. So we need to change the subject.
I'm about to get crazy.
He's putting a book on his lap, and he's, can I go to the bathroom?
Sweatpants.
Yes.
That's fucking badass right there, right?
That alien is super sick.
That's fucking
you get high enough and stare at that shit, you might just go into another dimension.
I had a buddy that I do a podcast with that said he was going to join that crew that was going down to Area 51. You know, to fucking Kyle. He wanted to be part of that crew, right?
That's the biggest fucking mistake.
Well, here's what happened, bro. This is fucking cool. This is cool, dude. So a fan of the show works at Area 51 and like hit Kyle up and was like, bro, you don't even have to like cruise in on a Land Cruiser and shit. You can like just walk in, dude. We'd love to have you there. So they let him in, and they hooked us up with that and this fucking badass shirt.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What are you hold on. This is not the same Area 51 that we're
bro.
thinking
Down
is out
in Tonopah. Yeah. The test range S4. Yeah.
What are you talking about? They don't sell merchandise there.
Bro, no, dude. This isn't merchandise, bro. These are like one of a kind, dude. Like this is like a hologram from the Pleiades star system, bro.
They sell those on Wish. What are you talking about?
You got one of those boxes that comes with goofy shit every month. You know what I'm talking about? What are those things called? Loot boxes?
Yeah, loot boxes. Yeah, it's in some fucking gay loot box.
I like that fucking shirt though.
Yeah,
you got
right.
The shirt in the same box.
Love this. Like that's a dope shirt, dude.
He pays like $30 a month for this bullshit.
I honestly, I thought that was for the show. I thought that you guys put the shrooms on there and Bigfoots.
That would be a badass shirt for the podcast. So we're gonna steal this. Whoever made this shirt.
This is a local band, Elysium. This is actually Daniel Hancock.
Oh shit, Hancock.
Hancock.
Sorry, your
Hitchcock.
one time he talks about you and he fucks your whole name up.
He was the last guy.
Dick.
Actually.
What a dick.
Thanks, Daniel.
No, I know. I watched that episode.
Oh, really?
He's got a very gentle face.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
He's like an angel.
Yeah.
A little angel.
Well, we made sure the lighting was good too.
Well, we changed his
him up.
We changed his life by getting him into anal cunt. So like the next time you see him, he's a totally different person, man.
So I don't know what anal cunt is, but I would like an explanation if you could.
If you watch the show, dude, you would know. You're fucking lying, bro. You didn't watch the show.
I do, but I don't sit there for an hour straight. I skip through.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but tell them about anal cunt.
They have a fucking.
See, what he did was fuck a perfect setup. You know.
What's the song? What's the song they have about AIDS?
Well, there's a bunch, but
Yeah.
my favorite song is
Wind Chimes Are Gay. Yeah. That's a badass song. Wind Chimes Are Gay.
Yeah, it's
Don't
only,
they have one
only
that's-
11 seconds.
Don't they have one that ceramics are gay?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Do they have a
311 is
big-
gay.
311 is gay.
Do they have a big LGBTQ
They
following?
have a song
Yeah.
called they have a song called "Ha Ha Freddie Mercury Has AIDS."
Yeah, that was.
See, that's just not nice. That's not
It's a great
nice.
song though.
When did it come out?
A long time ago. They're badass, dude. They're a fucking really famous band.
But why would that's just not nice?
They have songs that are like 20 seconds long.
That's crazy. Can you even call that a song or is that a jingle?
That's a good point.
It's kind of like a wind chime.
Is that what a wind chime sounds like? Is that an old telephone?
Yeah.
Sounds like what?
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Chewbacca.
Oh. You been doing anything? What's going on with music? You got anything crazy going on?
You know, not a whole lot with music. I kind of bounce back and forth between things.
Yeah, dude, you're a fucking Renaissance man, bro. You're doing everything.
Yeah,
You're
we're kind
fucking everywhere.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I just really been pushing my wife a lot lately. We're just not like literally pushing her. I don't want people to know. Like,
Jesus.
He admitted it on camera. I swear those bruises were from herself. I did not touch her. She fucks me up. Let's just be honest. No, man, but we've been doing a lot of photo shoots and just we recently released a new.
I'm gonna clip it so it's just that part.
Yeah.
I pushed my wife. There's a clean one.
That's what it's titled.
No, but we just released what we're calling the Stabbit Pack because my
I saw
wife
that.
goes by Jessica Stabbit, and it's this shirt I'm actually wearing right now. It's her and Scout Taylor Compton from the Halloween series from Rob Zombie movies, and like a shitload of TV shows, bro. I didn't realize how fucking big she was. I mean, I did when we flew her out.
Yeah.
But
I saw those. I was gonna ask you
Yeah.
about those. I saw
Yeah,
those.
it was
Those were
super
crazy.
dope, man.
I actually went and checked out her stuff to see
yeah,
like what she was in and shit
Yeah.
like that, and that was kind of crazy.
she had a long fucking
Yeah,
list, bro.
yeah.
A long list. And she was super nice, man. It was an awesome experience, and we're actually gonna release the full set in a graphic novel at the end of the year.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, 'cause we've
That's
been
fucking
doing
dope.
All these like witch-centered shoots where like my wife has been sacrificing different people and like different stages of it.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna put something together where it's not just like, here's our photos on Facebook, because they just fucking
Yeah.
people like them and that's it. Like
You're just
we
gonna
got
have like
no
one.
shelf
Are
life.
you gonna have be it like it's gonna be like a story or that's fucking dope.
We're gonna actually
dude.
gonna have like a narrative going through it.
Dude,
so.
when you finish that, let
Yeah.
me know. Come on, I do a
a
comic
great
show.
idea.
Dude.
No,
Come
it's
on the
dope.
show. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
both of you guys.
a great
That'd be
idea.
That'd
Sick.
be dope.
Thank
Fuck
you,
yeah,
bro. Fuck yeah.
that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
So as far as like the rest of the year, what do you have dropping coming out?
Well, we just did the Stabbit Pack. Hold on. I had to bring it back up because I gotta show you this. I don't have an extra one of these. I brought you, so I only brought 3 of these. So I didn't realize how
Oh,
many of you
fuck
guys
Oh,
know.
that's
dope.
all I did, yeah.
But I got there you go.
Fuck yeah.
This
dude.
is from one of my
Fucking dope.
festivals I did, UPS Civil 4 with my brother Dirty. He throws the festival. You guys can split the shit in there. Sorry, guys.
we'll
I
hook
thought it was
up.
just gonna be Oompa. Oh yeah. I thought it was gonna be you two and Oompa. I didn't know about the whole.
You know what?
all the
Oompa was supposed
additions.
to be here. I'm glad he brought that
There you
up.
go.
Where you
Wow.
at, Oompa? We missed you, bro.
Yeah,
what's up? There you
dude.
go.
We miss you, Oomps.
Hey. But yeah, man, just my
pretty
brother.
badass art.
That's
My
fucking
brother
dope.
throws. Yeah, my other dude, 8 legs. There you go.
Is that who did this?
Yeah, my other dude, 8 legs.
Dude.
They call him Mr. 8 Legs. He's getting super famous, bro. Like.
Does he do anything else? Like, does he do graphic novels?
No, not yet. I think he's worked on a few things. I know
He
he's
should.
done stuff for other people, like he's illustrated. He works mainly with like Twisted and Magic Ninja Entertainment.
Does
right
he
now.
do commissions? Like, if I
Yeah, but
send him
it's-
something to
it's a
do
long
something?
fucking
List.
line, bro.
Yeah,
It's Jesus.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. I love that shit. I like getting one of ones and fucking
Oh,
like
yeah.
from fucking cool artists.
Yeah, he's phenomenal, bro.
Fucking dude, there's some
He's
cool
phenomenal.
artists out
How
there.
do I get a shirt like that?
You
I mean,
would
I
get
could buy
this,
one. Are they for sale or?
Yeah, you actually go to gravedirtclothing.com.
Cool.
We got the
just
Stabbit
flash that
Pack.
real
This is what I wanted to show you before I grab these. I don't have extra of these, so you guys can just
What?
check it out.
I want to make sure to get all those links up and shit too.
But I know that.
Oh, thank you, Don Riz. I appreciate that.
Yeah, good luck.
Well, I guess yeah, you could just do it ahead of time, huh? I didn't think of
But check that shit out.
that. Oh shit.
Remember the
Pogs. Holy fuck,
school
bro.
fucking uncut
What?
Pogs where you
Holy
can pop them out.
fuck.
Yeah.
That's
And
cool.
check this out. Even got the OG
The slammer. Oh my god. Look at that shit.
When we get our next batch in, I'll bring you guys some.
That's fucking
That's real
dope.
Yeah, man.
That's
and
fucking dope.
we were trying to think of like a different way to put some of our photos out there, some of our artwork. So of course I do all my wife's
Smart, dude.
photography and most of her special effects. We do have her makeup artist Ariel with exquisitely made up. She definitely steps in and helps on some of our shoots, which is awesome.
That's
She did
fucking
a
dope.
really good job on the Scott Taylor Compton shoot. But we've got 6 of our photos on the front, which are the different collectible Pogs or milk caps. You can't say Pogs because that's an actual trade.
Oh yeah, yeah. That game
Oh,
started with milk caps,
yeah.
didn't it? Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
so it's milk caps, but you know they're just like Pogs. But then
And
we
you
got the
can
slammer.
follow Jessica Stabbit on
Yeah.
all social media at jessicastabbit.com.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
But yeah, to cap it off, you can buy this set where it's the slammer, the Pogs, the shirt, a sticker, and 2 11x17 posters of the photo shoot for $45
Nice.
shipped
Wow.
right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Dope.
go to gravedirtclothing.com.
You know what we got to talk about too is your hot sauce.
Oh, it's
Honestly,
sold the fuck out again.
I was gonna honestly say to bring it to
Again?
try it, but I have to go somewhere this
I could-
evening.
I
that
would-
I have to.
yeah.
Know, I know you have to commit like an evening of
You
just
gotta
kind of
commit.
shitting your ass out, right? I guess
If you're not very familiar with spicy shit,
it's gonna
can't
fuck
do
you
it.
up for like a night, right?
yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not gonna be that bad if you try a chip. Like you're good. When I did the hot sauce challenge on the tacos,
I saw that video,
I was
bro.
wrapped the next day.
Yeah,
bro.
but your wife was a fucking
Wrapped.
soldier on that
She
shit.
was.
Shit, yeah.
But she also, because she don't show the shit. But that, she hits a taco and a half, and she was like, "I'm out." She was very calm. She was just like, "I'm cool. You're crazy. Go ahead and do it."
And you were
Yeah.
like fucking just.
Mm-mm.
So it's not smart to take the hot sauce and
Fuck.
probably go to a movie theater, right?
No,
Yeah.
no.
So
But
next time for sure.
the last convention we did, so we brought a bunch of merchandise. We brought all of our 11x17 posters and my wife's photo shoots. We brought like a bunch of stickers, CDs, everything, right? The hottest selling item was the hot sauce. I just put a bowl of chips on the fucking table. When people walk by, they would look at shit, they'd be browsing. I'd be like, "Hey, you like hot sauce?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I'll try it." They fucking try it and they either freak the fuck out because it's so hot, walk away, and they'll come back like an hour later, buy a bottle, bro. It's
That's
funny, like
fucking
every time.
cool, dude.
Yeah, we sold out of all the bottles in fucking like a day and a half.
That's
It was dope.
awesome, bro.
Yeah, it was super cool.
Where was that at?
It's Mad Monster. It was at the Wikid Resort in Fountain Hills, I believe. It's gonna be the last year that it's there.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
It's too much construction, bro. They have it's all fucking broken down and just hard to get into. and
Yeah.
It just kind of the convention itself outgrew the space.
Can they find another space?
Oh yeah, 100%. They're still gonna do it here.
Oh,
You know what
okay,
I mean? I
good.
just don't know where yet.
Good. Good. I hate when fucking cons that are badass just die
Oh,
like that.
Yeah. But I also hate when they get too big too.
Yeah, San Diego, like fucking. Can you imagine going to San Diego, dude?
Nah, I'm good.
That's a different thing now.
I'm good.
It sucks. I won't
Yeah.
go.
It's not even like a comic thing anymore.
No.
Really. Is it more? It seems it's more of like for people to promote their television shows and movies more than
We
actually
got
comics.
We got a free pass for Absolute Geek, and I was like, I don't want to fucking go. Fuck no. I want no
Thanks for the
part
pass,
of that.
though.
Yeah,
10 years ago, this guy went by himself.
yeah. I went
And
3
fucking
times.
Got all kinds of badass
Yeah.
shit
Damn.
and sketches.
It was fun
and
back
fucking-
then. It was fucking fun back
Yeah.
then. It was cool.
It's bad when they get too overcrowded because it's just like everybody's pushing through. Everybody's
Smells like man dudes.
yeah. I
rubbing
mean, I'm
fucking
cool with that.
assholes,
That's the reason I
fucking-
go, honestly. But
It's fucking nuts to butts, man.
Yeah.
nuts to butts, consensual butts.
Mm.
Then they,
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't just rub your nuts on any butts at a convention.
And
There's also
most of
problems
those
about
fucking
that.
people at those conventions fucking stink. Too.
Oh, I didn't say that. That's
But
not-
anyways, something real
He's
cool. Something real cool that I did get the last San Diego I went to. I
Yeah.
got a badass sketch from Tony Moore, the dude that
fuck yeah.
created Walking Dead with Robert Kirkman. Fucking pretty dope.
Did you guys dock afterwards?
No, but I met because I told him that I didn't want to. We met and then docked.
Is that the order?
When I asked him for a
Consensual
sketch,
docking.
he thought I was like, I wanted a sketch of a zombie because of Walking
Oh.
Dead. I'm like, fuck no, I want Battle Pope, dude.
Oh, that's what I did. Battle Pope.
Yeah, he
Oh,
created
wow.
Battle Pope, and
That's
I fucking
badass.
and he calls over Kirkman like fucking, he wants fucking Battle Pope, dude. Like, fucking really?
All right.
Yeah, it was like fucking Walking Dead had just broke, like
Yeah.
in the comic scene. Like,
Do you regret it?
Fucking yeah, dude. I had a chance to probably buy Walking Dead like covers at the time for
shit.
less than what I paid for my Battle Pope cover at the time.
dumbass.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
You didn't know what single thing I was saying right
No.
there.
Oh, I did. The only thing I was
This is some
confused about
super dork shit.
is I heard you kept saying sketch, and I thought that you had filmed a short sketch with these gentlemen.
Oh no.
And now I just realized he sketched.
Yeah, he did a drawing, an
cover for
8x10. Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Now we're
There
back
you
on the
go.
same
Yeah.
road.
Yeah. Hashtag weed.
Yeah, weed, bro.
Tobacco.
So can people still order
Yeah.
and buy the hot sauce and shit, or
Yes, we're actually
you
gonna,
back order
we're
now,
gonna
or?
drop one more batch. We keep saying we're one more, but then people keep wanting them. So, I mean, until the want is gone. I
and it's the
guess,
same
keep on.
ingredients and you
Yeah.
don't change the style of it or the
There's a little
the
bit of a
taste?
change to the recipe. We actually came
Recipe,
out
yeah.
with a Wicked Hot Remix, which is a little bit more capsaicin extract, so it's a little hotter.
Fuck, dude.
So
Jesus.
I think I asked you on
Yeah,
the
it was
last
pretty hot.
episode, but do you know the Scoville level?
We guesstimated to be 6 million plus.
6 million?
Yes,
Oh my god.
because the capsaicin extract that's used is 13 million capsaicin, right? Because it's just straight
That is
pure
no
heat.
joke.
Yeah, and then when you dilute it, of course, you're gonna lose a lot of the heat, but then that heat's gonna rise back up because of all the Carolina Reaper puree, pepper, and powder that's in there. So it's fucking hot,
my
bro.
God, dude.
But the perfect thing is, like, when I'm cooking a sauce or anything that's like liquidy, I guess I'll drop just a couple little drops in there, and it's perfect,
Oh
bro.
fuck.
It's flame.
So,
It's so
if
good.
he comes on the next time, would you try it?
No.
I want you to lick it off your mustache.
Mm-mm.
It's the best way to do
Why,
it.
dude? Would you try it? No.
No, no,
Probably
we're
not,
good.
man.
Dude, I'm a
try.
McClay, dude. I would
Yeah.
fucking that would kill me,
Jeez,
bro.
That'd be
man.
awesome to watch.
It would kill me.
I just flash.
No?
Can you do a flashback scene right now? Can you drop this in the podcast?
Mhm.
Okay,
We can
so
do whatever, bro.
I remember the last time I was on the podcast and Oompa had taken the bottle to look at the label.
Mhm.
He had unscrewed it to smell it, checked it out, put the cap back on, then later rubbed his eye. And mid talk, he started
Yes.
screaming and ran out the room
Oh, yeah,
to
I
wash his
forgot about
eye
that.
because his
Yeah.
fucking eye
Oompa,
was
yeah,
burning,
I
bro.
totally forgot about that. That was
That shit
hilarious.
was
So now-
hilarious.
To Oompa.
I forgot about that.
So you just use that little narration over top of him.
Yeah.
You should do a fucking reenactment, bro. Hey, you're the reenactment king.
Yeah,
You
no
should
shit.
really do
That's
it.
all the
Throw
only
on the
roles I
fucking-
get.
the-
Is reenactments. I look like a
Throw
bunch of
on-
dudes.
Speaking of nuts to butt, how did the fucking Manson shoot go? How did that come out?
It came out awesome. I enjoyed
Yeah.
it as far as
I
my
haven't
shit.
seen it
Some of the extra shit came out that I was in, just like here and there, like
Yeah.
if you look for me.
Yeah.
But
Oh shit.
the funniest part is when they show Tex Watkins.
Yeah.
He's an actor here. Fuck, I forgot his name. He's a cool motherfucker.
Okay.
But when they like show his scene and then he gets involved in an orgy,
Yeah.
and when it cuts to the orgy, it's my body.
Oh shit.
and then when it comes back, it's him.
That's fucking dope. You were
Yeah.
a butt double?
You want no wait,
I
you want to
didn't-
know what's even better?
I didn't.
Did they go full nude?
I think what happened. Yeah, I was full nude. Yeah.
Oh shit. So you
Yeah.
were a butt double.
Well, what they did was they filmed other scenes that was supposed to
Yeah.
be like an orgy scene that just didn't make it, got cut,
Oh,
and then they just like used it in like a quick shot
Yeah.
for him instead.
That's dope.
So
bro.
yeah,
That's
So,
street cred.
paid awesome.
Fuck, bro. That's fucking dope.
last absolute geek, I told everybody, I was like, I think Keith was in a Manson thing and he played Tex Watkins. And when you were telling the story, I'm like, fuck, I said he played Tex Watkins, and then you said you were the butt double for Tex Watkins. So I'm like, cool. I was right, he did play Tex Watkins.
Dude, that's so fucking dope, bro.
I was walking.
Totally
So,
saved
you imagine,
hey, but
like-
no, check this out. So,
Yeah.
we're in was it Prescott? And it was
Prescott.
like on a just ranch that looked like
Yeah.
Manson's ranch.
Oh shit.
And just imagine walking around the set, you know what I mean? Except for you're butt naked, but you have a piece of skin-colored tape covering
did
your
you?
sack and then
Yeah.
going through your taint and covering your butthole. And I was just walking around.
Where was it taped to though?
It was just like taped to my crotch.
Oh,
like, it was
Jesus.
taped over this, and then like another
Were
piece
you
of tape like this, and then I taped it to my butthole. And then they're like action, and then just shit in the cut, and I'm just like, okay,
Oh,
back to one.
fuck.
Everyone else is clothed.
You didn't rip-
Everybody, crew, the boom guy. Fucking.
You didn't rip the tape at all? Like you didn't fucking.
I got pretty sweaty. I was falling off. I was like, fuck. Brush it back up.
It's cold. I swear, it's cold. Keith, 120 degrees out. No, it's cold.
Yeah. I was the only motherfucker with real long hair in that fucking documentary too. All those motherfuckers
shit.
had wigs.
Yeah, that's fucking horrible. Yeah, you were just pretty fucking luscious.
I was
luscious
I was
locks.
a hippie motherfucker.
Yeah, you were.
But have you seen
No, you're
the
just
Tarantino movie though?
Not yet.
Oh my god.
But my homegirl hooked me up with the special edition 35mm strip from it.
No way.
Yeah,
That's badass.
Yeah, that was dope. They
That's
gave them
cool.
out. They did 35mm showings at Alamo Draft House. And my homegirl, sorry, that's when the fucking shit gets you all cotton mouth.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah. My homegirl Danny brought me over one the other day.
Wow,
dope.
dude.
That's actually really fucking cool.
I
love
definitely
shit
want to
like
see
that.
it.
I know a
though.
film's
It looks super tight.
I know I really, really like a film when after I see it, I just honestly can't stop thinking. I saw it like last Monday, and every day I'm like, man, that fucking like it kind of just
crazy.
grows on you. And
Yeah.
even things I thought I didn't like, I'm like, actually, that was fucking pretty badass. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm a dick.
Yeah. Like it's a really badass.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good watch. And
I heard the ending is dope.
the ending's dope, but
It's
to me, it's
fucking
just a piece of art in a world
Yeah.
of just every movie is fucking comic book or a remake and shit. And not only that,
All
dude,
it
it's
is,
shot
man.
on film, and all the
Yeah.
behind the scenes shit is fucking phenomenal. There's a bunch of
dope.
crazy shit on YouTube you could watch. With Quentin
there?
doing it behind the scenes. They turned Hollywood Boulevard into 1969 Hollywood,
God
like
damn.
literally for 2 nights in July and then 2 nights in like October, August or something like that.
Could you
And then,
imagine being a grip having to set that shit
Dude,
up?
it was so detailed that when you walked up to the stores, like the magazines and the flyers had
Yeah.
things relevant to that time. You know what I mean? So
Dude,
yeah, it was
continuity
crazy.
like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was
That's
fucking, it's
crazy.
badass, dude.
Yeah, I really want to see it. We just haven't had time recently.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's a long watch
my
though. It's
God.
240, but it goes fast.
anything Tarantino is usually pretty killer, man.
We had a good conversation yesterday. We were talking about it, and we were just kind of reminiscing about Tarantino films. And I remember I asked, I was like, well, what's the top 3 films, right?
Oh,
And it was hard. It was like we took a second and thought about it. And I think we both kind of came up with the same exact
Yeah.
3.
oh,
What are your top
Oh.
3?
Ooh,
fuck. That's difficult.
It is, right?
I gotta say, I don't.
It doesn't have to be in any order.
Yeah, I gotta say Reservoir Dogs. It's definitely in there. That movie was fucking dope. I want to say Pulp Fiction, and I don't know, man. What's that movie?
Death Proof.
No, that wasn't one of his best. Inglourious Basterds was really fucking good. I don't know
Yeah.
if that was one of his top.
I realize I can't put them in order because it's whatever mood I'm in. Because
I can put 'em in order.
Yeah,
I'll still stick with my 3.
you said a drop of dime. Let's hear it. I want to hear yours.
Inglorious Bastards.
Give me a second to think.
Inglorious Bastards. Death Proof.
Wow.
And
Django.
yeah, Django.
Django was. I always forget he did that one.
Dude, Leonardo
That was really
DiCaprio was
fucking
so
good.
bad in Django, dude.
Yeah.
He was so fucking bad in that movie.
That one's
I think
fucking
Kurt
good.
Russell's amazing in Death Proof.
That's Kurt Russell and Death Proof
Death
is
Proof's
fucking
incredible
amazing.
too.
Yeah.
I love the nostalgic feel of it
Yeah.
because they didn't just like shoot a regular modern movie and just throw a filter over it. It was
Yeah.
like very just like the different angles and the way. people
Rosario
acted.
Dawson was so badass
Oh,
in that
yeah.
movie, dude. She was so badass. Dude, I
Yeah.
saw her at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, did you?
At that moment, she was buying Walking Dead trades.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's badass.
You were like,
But
hey, I know
she
you.
was so badass in that movie, man.
Yeah, that movie was fucking.
And Kurt
killer.
Russell, I love Kurt
Yeah.
Russell in anything. The only thing I didn't like him in recently was Guardians. He was shitty in that.
He's
But,
in the new Tarantino movie.
Oh.
yeah, he's fucking
He
bad.
always is.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have like a couple minutes left. I don't know if you want to
Yeah.
fucking plug some shit real quick. As
Oh,
many
man.
websites and all their shit for sure.
Shit, it's been that quick.
Yeah, I know it's like 75
we
minutes,
just-
right?
can we
Because that's
do
a
it?
third run.
Can we
so,
do a
yeah.
2-hour episode? Is that cool?
No.
I'm just playing, yo. So check out gravedirtclothing.com. We've got hot sauce. We've got the Stabbit Pack. We've got Pogs, shirts. We got a whole bunch of horror merchandise. Michael Myers. I mean, pretty much everyone you can think of, and just a bunch of dope stuff on the site. Check us out on A Haunting in Scottsdale on Facebook. If you didn't see the episode on Ghost Adventures, go watch it and then come out for a ghost hunt with us, like a private ghost hunt. And yeah, check out jessicastabbit.com and follow us on all social media. The Wikid one. THAWIKIDONE.
Hell yeah, man. I really appreciate you being our first reoccurring
Thanks,
guest.
guys.
So,
I fucking appreciate it.
yeah,
Fuck yeah,
fuck,
bro.
we
I
actually
was
need
so
to.
stoked, man.
I don't know what we
I
talked
was really
about, but it's
excited
gonna be
too.
cool.
No,
Yeah.
and then I'd like to have you on sooner again too.
Yeah.
Like do it maybe more normal and shit.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking,
Let's do it. Let's create a little segment. You know?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Talk about dicks of the week or something. We'll just talk about like dick imprints.
Hell yeah.
Docking.
Docking.
All right, well, that's a wrap on the Bogcast. Excuse me, that's a wrap on the Bogcast, episode 31. Josh Friends. Thanks, brother.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you guys.
Bang!